England coach Sven-Göran Eriksson came up against any Italian side since his departure from Lazio over a year ago. For Giovanni Trapattoni, his record speaks for itself, only one defeat in 14 matches. It was a 2-1 loss to Argentina in Rome over a year ago. The most recent meeting between the two sides was back in November 2000 when a Gennaro Gattuso goal in the 57th minute was enough to separate the sides in Turin. Your commentator at Ellen Road is Peter Brackley.
Now we pause for the anthems. Italy being waved away to our right in the south stand. Now it's the turn of the England supporters. Quite a sight away to my left in particular as the flags were raised, or the cards at least were raised to form what looked like a flag. The St George's Cross. David Beckham and Cannavaro shaking hands. Cannavaro was such a strong defender in Serie A. There aren't too many more durable and competitive than him. Well, let's take a check then on the two teams. Starting with England, it's a fact of life for international coaches, but all the same, Eriksson will be cursing his luck. But quite a few key players in his England squad are missing out tonight. Paul Scholes, Rio Ferdinand, Ashley Cole, Steven Gerrard, Kieran Dyer have all had to drop out. The referee this evening is from Germany, incidentally, Herbert Fandel. The Italians, well, there's no Christian Vieri, he's out injured. But what team wouldn't be confident with so many outstanding individuals? Totti, Zambrotta, Del Vecchio, Nesta and Cannavaro. It will be Italy then to get us underway. Francesco Totti in support then of Del Vecchio. It's not his favourite position playing up front, Totti, and I imagine he will be a little deeper than Del Vecchio. No Alessandro Del Piero for the Italians at the moment, he is out injured. Maldini too, as I mentioned earlier. Totti. This is Zambrotta. Played in by Totti. Nicky Butt with the interception. And away then by Lampard. Heskey. Owen with a layoff to Danny Mills. A big cheer for him from the Leeds fans, as a Leeds player, of course. Another one in Nigel Martin keeping goal. But no Alan Smith, he was with the under-21s last night. Lee Bowyer overlooked as well, and, well, controversially, Jonathan Woodgate then. But Eriksson saying he doesn't expect a backlash from the Leeds fans here. It's not my job, he says, to keep them happy. It is to pick the best England team I can. And certainly at all the other grounds where they have played, the fans have shown fervent support for the England team, whichever club they play for. And I think that is going to be the case here again this evening at Ellen Road. Although David Beckham might get a different reception when he comes back at the weekend, wearing the shirt of Manchester United. Michael Owen. So much will rest on his shoulders, you feel, when the World Cup finals get underway, with his magnificent finishing ability. On by Di Biagio. This is Zambrotta from Juventus. Now Di Biagio has earned his place back in the Italian squad. Now playing alongside his clubmate Cristiano Zanetti in the heart of midfield. That was Zanetti. This is Materazzi. And Panucci, another back in favour with Trapattoni. Totti letting it run on to Donny. And he's the man snapping away at Nicky Butt, who I don't think had a call from a teammate there. Nicky Butt will be the heart and lungs in midfield in the absence of Steven Gerrard. He's pretty much the cover for him, really. Nesta on to Cannavaro. Now, we had expected them to play with a back four, but it looks more or less a three, really. Cannavaro on the right of Nesta and Materazzi to Nesta's left, but now Panucci has indeed dropped back to pick up David Beckham. On by Heskey to Owen. The flag there was up for offside. Emil Heskey, whose form has been outstanding for Liverpool lately. And it would seem that he is the first choice to play in tandem with Owen for England's opening game in Sweden. But we wait against Sweden in Japan, but we wait to see. Here's Gareth Southgate. Big night for him. Playing alongside Sol Campbell at the back. Rio Ferdinand among those injured. Up by Sinclair. Will this be his last opportunity, I wonder, to book his seat on the plane? Now young Wainbridge, just 21. Really caught the eye on his debut against the Dutch. He had to come off injured at half-time. But certainly he had done enough to impress the coach. He was worth another look. No Ashley Cole through injury tonight. Here's Heskey using his strength well. Now Mills. It's his opportunity to show he's the right cover for Gary Neville, who is among the England subs. Offside, Del Vecchio. Certainly Christian Vieri would have started had he been fully fit, but he picked up an injury at the weekend, Vieri. On by Danny Mills to Nicky Butt. Away from Panucci, who left his leg trailing. I think only a ticking off from the referee, but probably a final warning. It might be a friendly, but there's a rather spiteful challenge by Panucci. Nicky Butt had got away from it. David Beckham with the free kick. He has Campbell to aim for up from the back at Southgate. Emil Heskey in there too. Buffon only flapped at it really. Sinclair didn't get a clean strike on goal. Here's Donny. Not a very convincing piece of goalkeeping though from Buffon, the world's most expensive keeper. Di Biagio looked on to Totti. Nicky Butler was quick to close him down. Here's Sinclair. Almost gave it away. Now it's Wainbridge from Southampton. He will get forward whenever he can. I think maybe that's why he's got the edge at the moment over Chris Powell, who technically might be a more accomplished and experienced defender, but doesn't have the pace coming forward that Bridge seems to possess. The clumsy challenge from Materazzi. And it's a free kick in a threatening situation then for England. Materazzi, who is an uncompromising defender, but he clattered into Heskey there. Arms all over the place. David Beckham will fancy this one. The man who has been such an inspiration to England since taking over that captain's armband. Here is Beckham now. Just a sighter in this early phase. Bookies, incidentally, are taking bets now on what hairstyle he might favour for the World Cup finals. He's had a few to choose from down the years. Now Cannavaro. Oh, great ball then from Totti. Zambrotta's away. Del Vecchio in the middle. Doni coming up in support as well. And a wasted opportunity, really. Fabulous vision then from Totti, sending Zambrotta clear. England had been opened up here. He got away from Wayne Bridge, but a poor delivery from Zambrotta. Much to disgust, I'm sure, of Francesco Totti. Zambrotta, whose service is normally a lot more accurate than that. Here's Doni with the corner. The Italians have some height in there. That was Nicky Butts with a challenge on Totti, and it'll be a free kick to England, who were rather let off the hook. Butt did well then, denying Francesco Totti a goal-scoring opportunity. Danny Mills hoping that he can do enough tonight to convince Eriksson. He's a capable deputy then for Gary Neville. Here's Butt. Owen. Materazzi again, very strong. And that's a throw to Italy. Owen at odds with Materazzi. Just being told to calm down by the referee. Christian Panucci. The Italians will feel they're pretty much in control without creating all that much themselves, although what few chances we have had so far have fallen to them. Sinclair. Now Heskey. Can he inject a little urgency here against Nesta? Still Heskey. Right on the edge of the box. It's a caution for Nesta. Real aggression here, persistence shown by Heskey, and he was pulled back by Nesta, who had lost his way. So a real chance here for England to create something. Back up with the kick. The Italians struggling to get it away. Owen, oh, over the top. As Patmore drove it in. A super reaction save then from Buffon. Dangerous ball swung over by Beckham. Bit of a miscue really by Owen. But then Buffon to the rescue with a really smart save from Sol Campbell, the Arsenal defender. Clean catch this time by Buffon. Well, here's the opportunity for England that came the way of Sol Campbell. Denied by the expertise of Buffon. Lampard. Caught in possession though by Totti. Cannavaro. A quick break here by the Italians. This is Del Vecchio. He's got no support. Might not need it. No, a fair challenge by Mills. Nothing wrong with that. And in fairness, no real protest either from Del Vecchio. Here's Doni. Zanetti. That was a foul this time on Cristiano Doni. Scored on his debut against Japan. This is his third cap now. Totti. Pulling the strings for Italy. Here's Christian Parucci. Only Del Vecchio right up top. And there's the half-time whistle. Well, Sol Campbell has come closest to a goal for England, forcing a marvellous save by Gianluigi Buffon in the Italy goal. The Italians themselves have had a few chances and a lot of possession. Zambrotta, with that excellent effort, kept out by Nigel Martin. And I don't think we will be seeing too many of these players, though, for the second 45 minutes. There will be changes, rest assured. But at half-time, in this friendly international at Ellen Road in Leeds, it's England 0, Italy 0. Welcome back from the Peter Brackley to the second half of tonight's nationwide friendly international from Ellen Road. England 0, Italy 0 at the halfway stage, and as promised, plenty of substitutions. For England, well, only two have stayed on, Wayne Bridge and Trevor Sinclair. For the second half, England will include David James, Phil Neville, Hugo Ehihog, Ledley King for his England debut, Owen Hargreaves, the young Bayern Munich midfielder, Joe Cole, Robbie Fowler, huge cheer when his name was announced. He will captain England in this second half. Darius Vassell and Danny Murphy. Just one change though for the Italians. Vincenzo Montella of Roma has come on in place of his clubmate Francesco Totti. Materazzi. Up was Del Vecchio. David James, who's yet to concede a goal in an England jersey, but he's also yet to complete a full match. He's never played more than half a one. That will be the case again this evening, should he stay on to the finish. Remember, they also have Richard Wright, but I don't think Eriksson would make another change, but you never know. It's been in tip-top form for West Ham this season, David James, winning tonight his 7th cap. Vassell, who will give plenty of problems with his pace to Materazzi. He, of course, scored that spectacular goal with a bicycle kick on his debut against Holland in the 1-1 draw recently. Here's King, in ahead of Montella. Sinclair. Doing his stuff down the right for England now. It's Cole. His West Ham teammate, outcut though by Nesta. Cole persisted, and it's Fowler. He's in here! And the dithering by the Italians was so costly. Robbie Fowler, in front of his home crowd on 63 minutes, has given England the lead. Cole seemed to have lost the ball there. Well, Nesta dwelt on it. In went Cole, knocked it onto Fowler, who was certainly onside. Arms being raised, but no question, he was on. It was Nesta with that aberration, and in it Robbie Fowler to score his 6th goal for England. Fowler, the master goal poacher. He's been scoring regularly for Leeds since his switch from Liverpool. Zambrotta might just keep it in. I wonder now, will the Italians raise the tempo? It might only be a friendly, but they won't want to lose. Here's Joe Cole. Away from Albertini. Fowler. Showing his competitive instinct too against Nesta, who by his very high standards is going through a bit of a lead spell then at the moment. What with the Rome derby when he was totally at sea. And then his moment of hesitancy that led in Cole initially to supply the shots for Fowler. Here's Nesta this time. Timing his tackle a little better, but hurting himself in the process. The ball was there to be contested. Vassell colliding with Nesta, but I think he's okay. Physically, if not mentally. Panucci with Giuliano. Oh, the Italians heading for a rare defeat. Argentina did beat them back in February, but they qualified from their group for the World Cup without losing a single game. Unbeaten in 9, just 2 draws and only 3 goals conceded. The loss to Argentina is the only one they have suffered under Trapattoni. Well, they're behind now to England. Del Vecchio. England's second string, you could say, doing better than the seniors. Off the head of Panucci for an England throw. There does seem to be a bit more zip to the game now. The England players in the main pressure, of course. Eriksson has said, remember, performance is not the result that really matter. Who is up to the task of playing for England in the World Cup finals? That's what he has to decide. Almost midway through the second half. England 1, Italy 0 at Ellen Road. Cannavaro. His bridge slipping past him too. And then Cole. Albertini committed. Panucci. Montella, no, he'd got too soon. Now, what was he thinking of there? Alessandro Nesta. His concentration wavered. And Cole set up Robbie Fowler for an England breakthrough. Here's Cole again now. Such a boost for his morale. But he got caught in possession himself then by Albertini. Here's Montella! Well, what irony. Cole gave it away. And that is a stunning strike by Montella. The man they referred to as the little aeroplane for his celebration. That's a brilliant goal, but Cole got caught in possession by Zambrotta and Albertini. Montella waded up, and what a goal that is. A magnificent finish from Montella. That is world class. And England's lead didn't last too long. England won, Italy won, and now it's game on again. Neville. Sinclair. Up comes Giuliano, and he's earned a free kick for his team. Well, he has been generally in brilliant form lately for Roma, Montella. Although, like his teammates, he had an off night at Anfield. He didn't come on actually to the second half, Montella. Must have been stunned to have been left out in the first place, the form he'd been showing in the games leading up to that one against Liverpool. And of course, Hulier's team came out on top to clinch their place in the quarter-finals of the Champions League, and Roma were out. Montella, and he having to keep a watchful eye on him. No chance for David James. Such was the accuracy of the strike from Montella. Fabio Cannavaro. No, Montella had pulled in the opposite direction then. He wanted too much time then, Joe Cole, and the Italians wouldn't give it to him. And at this level, you will be punished. Terry Sheringham is now going to replace Trevor Sinclair. Sheringham, well, I think has been pretty much assured that he will be on the plane to Japan and Korea, although his front form had fallen away a little. He was back for the goal at the weekend. Certainly played better, but not at his peak. But Eriksson knows what he is capable of, and he does give England another dimension with his ability to spring open the defence and, of course, to score goals too. Although that one on Sunday was his first since December in the Premiership. Bonucci clashing with Vassell. Sheringham will probe just behind, by the looks of things, Robbie Fowler, with Vassell out wider on the right. Down this flank for the Italians is Cannavaro. Albertini sweeping it on to Bonucci. Del Vecchio. Albertini, great ball! Oh, Montella swooped onto it too. That was the Albertini of old then. A fabulous pass. Good technique from Montella. Didn't quite get the power behind it. Hargreaves hasn't stopped running since he's come on. Got a really good engine, as they say. Here's King with Bridge. King. Now Nesta. On by Gattuso. Bonucci spreading the play, asking too much though of Zambrotta. But just look at the weight of the pass there. Right into the path of Montella. Timed it really well too. Can England find a winner here? Owen Hargreaves. Neville down for Sheringham. Rather optimistic though. And it might have put his team in trouble too. Montella scampering forward, so is Tomasi here. Two minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Hargreaves back to defend then for England. Adani's on his way up, so is Giuliano. Albertini's corner kick. And the heading, all clawed out then to deny Montella a second goal. David James with an excellent save. England were a bit sluggish defensively, and it was James to the rescue. Not for the first time then tonight, since his introduction in the second half. Albertini. The predatory instincts of Montella very much to the fore again. But it was sloppy and casual defending by England in truth. That's the way Eriksson will see it. Good climb by Cannavaro. Coco. Macaroni. This is Gattuso. The Italians looking for a short finish. The board is now up, indicating we're into those 2 minutes. Here's Gary Neville of Manchester United. England playing themselves out of trouble. Forward by King, who knows he does have the odd lapse in concentration and he still has to work on. And Eriksson won't be pleased about his team's defending on that corner that led in Montella. It could have meant defeat. level with the throw. Sheringham had offered himself down the line. Here's Hargreaves. Montella now. The Italians breaking quickly. Murphy lost Montella. Coco making strides down the left. This is Macaroni set flying by David James, and that is a penalty. A rash charge out, a caution for the goalkeeper, but it's a penalty for Italy. England were very casual then, and James mistimed his surge from goal. Macaroni on as a surprise choice for the Italians. Was bearing down on goal until he was side down. Vincenzo Montella scores for the second time, and Italy go in front here right at the finish. It's Montella's night. Such a costly rush of blood to the head really from James. A miscalculation by him. A hint of a smile from Trapattoni. Well, that's one way to convert a penalty. And the Italians have won. The final whistle has gone. 2 goals for Vincenzo Montella in this second half. And that after England, from lead striker Robbie Fowler, had gone in front after Nesta's mistake. But the Italians have turned it round. A brilliant goal by Montella to achieve parity, and then right at the finish, the penalty conceded by James as he sent Macaroni flying. Fowler, who took over the armband on his arrival for the second half, applauding the home supporters. The Italians are going potty away to my right behind the goal. He's the hero, Vincenzo Montella, and it's food for thought certainly for Trapattoni in terms of who plays up front, who his first choices might be. No Del Piero through injury tonight. Vieri as well is missing, but Montella has come up front in a big way. Fowler pouncing for England, but not enough as the Italians turned it round. Winners at Ellen Road in this friendly international against England by 2 goals to 1.